Welcome back to Palm Hopes Foundation Elite Schools, and today we are to work on our practical number 2 in Microsoft Excel. I'm your friend Ahebwa Martin, and that is my phone number plus my email. So what are the skills that we're going to learn in this video? The skills we are going to learn in this video, we are to enter data into spreadsheets, we work with some formulas, we work with worksheet formatting. Also, we are going to make some graph. We are also going to learn some graph work, and also saving. So those are some of the skills we are going to learn in this video. So my dear friend, let's go to our question of today. So as we have done question number 1 in the previous video, so today we are to do the second question. So what is the second question saying? It's saying that the following students sat for their term 2 examinations in mathematics, that is math, computer studies, comp, and commerce in brackets com, and obtained the following marks. John got 40 in math, 20 in comp, and 50 in com. Mary got 90 in math, 60 in comp, 30 in com. Tanya got 75 in math, 65 in comp, and 90 in com. Samuel got 55 in math, 40 in comp, and 80 in com. Paul got 50 in math, 20 in comp, and 35 in com. Albert got 50 in math, 60 in comp, and 50 in com. So they are asking us that enter the data given in a spreadsheet. Enter the data given in spreadsheet. All names should be in column A. Use a formula to compute the total for each student and put them in column E. Sort the data entered in column E in descending order. How many students got a D1 in math, given that a D1 was awarded at 75%? Put the titles for column A, B, C, D, and E in orientation 45 degrees. Give your work a professional look. Plot a bar column graph for the students' marks in 3 subjects. Include a header as your name and save your work as senior for exam. So this one should be out. So print your work. Okay, so I think let us dive into the work direct now. So we are to enter this work into a spreadsheet. So how are we going to enter that work into a spreadsheet? We will click on start or to create or to open a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet program. So we click on start. After clicking on start, we come to all programs here. These are the all programs. Then the all programs, we select Microsoft Office. We look for Microsoft Office, which is here. And in this case, me, I'm using 2007. So I will look for Microsoft Office Excel 2007. If you are using 2010, you will look for that. If you are using 2016, you look for that. If it is 13, you will look for that. And click there for it to open. I think you now see our workbook already opened for us to use. So let us go back to our work. We will be reading through. They are saying that the following students sat for their term 2 examinations in mathematics. So meaning that in mathematics we have subjects, mathematics, computer, and commerce. Those are the subjects. But we also have the students, meaning that here we are going to have our column for student names. Here we will put there names. Then in this one we will put there the subjects. Now the subject we are having math, comp, and com. So we are having math, which is mathematics, comp, which is computer, and commerce, which is com. So we are going to start filling in the information, which they are saying that John got 40, 20, and 50. So John, we are going to come here and type there John. We have to put there John. Then John scored mathematics 40 in math, 20 in comp, 50. So it is 40, 20, 50. it is 40, 20, 50. Then we continue, we go to the next person. The next person is, we are having Mary here. Got 90, 60, 30. So we look for Mary, then got Mary got 90, 60, 30. 90, 60, 60, 30. Then we come back to here. Where they're telling us about Tanya. 75, 65, 90. So Tanya 75. Tanya has 65, 75, 90. 60, 75, 65, 75, 75, 65, 90. Then we have another person called Samuel 55, 40. So we come here. Samuel got 55, 40, 55, 40, 55, 40, 80 in com. Then we come back to this one. We have another one called Paul 50, 20. Paul 50, 20, then 35. Then we have another person called Albert. Albert got 50, 60, 50. 50, 60, 50. So this is the information. So after entering, all names should be in column A. All names should be in column A, which is this one. I think you are seeing them, names are here in column A. So after finishing this, we will save. We will save here. We save it still on the desktop. For example, now we can save it our any to prevent in case of power loss, such that we stay with our work. So we can save it as book 1, or we can save it as my work. Then I save. So it means that now at least I've stored something. In case power goes off, I can stay with this saved one. So let's continue. Let us continue with the question. They are saying that use a formula to compute the total for each student and put them in column E. So we are to calculate in E total here. So to calculate total mark, we are going to say this is the total mark. Total mark. To calculate the total mark, we are going to come here and put there a formula, and to say equal signs sum. We open brackets. We select the range here from math up to, remove this one because we want to go to other cells up to C, up to D2. Then we close the bracket, meaning that we want to find the total marks of John in math, computer, and commerce. Then after that, we press enter. So I've told you that the moment you enter, you get the results of one person, you use the automatic recalculation feature to calculate marks for the rest. So using the auto recalculation feature, as I've told you that it is, you just come here in your answer, you press there, then you bring this plus symbol to this edge where you see like a dot here. Then once you point there, this cursor changes to a small bolded plus symbol. So you click on the left mouse button and you keep pressing on the left mouse button and scroll moving down like this. You keep scrolling, moving down, and after reaching your destination or where you want to stop, you release everything. So we have made our total, we have got our total mark for each and every student. So let's continue with the questions. They are saying that sort the data entered in column E in descending order. Sort the data entered in column E in descending order. So we come to our work. This is our column E. So they wanted this information to be sorted in descending order, meaning to start from largest to smallest. So what we do, we come here on the home button where we are having our home button here on home. Then we come on sort here and filter, sort and filter. So we click there, then we sort largest to smallest. Then after that, we say expand the selection, sort. So I think now how you are seeing it, how you are seeing the thing, our thingy here. So our information is sorted such that it starts with the one that has the largest up to that one with the smallest. Then we continue to the next question. How many students got a D1 in math given that D1 was awarded at the 75%? At 75%. How many students got a D1 in math given that a D1 was awarded at 75%? So we are going to come here. So these are our marks here. Given that these are our marks, we are having 75, 90, 55, this one, this one, this one. So we want to find how many students got how many students got how many students got marks which are above 75%, given that these marks they were marked out in percentages. So this is 75. So what we are going to do, we are going to come here and name it, for example, student, and say number. Actually, we are going to put it here, number of students above 75%. So after reaching here, I can choose to select my row and I bring it here. So I can now say equal signs, number of students, count if I open my two brackets because I have a range and a criteria. So now the range I'm looking for to evaluate starts from B2 up to, not B2, but up to B7. That one of math only. So comma, then I put there my quotations to put a criteria as how you are seeing it telling me which criteria am I using. I have that they should be 75%. D1 starts from 75 and above. So I will say greater or equal to 75. Then I close the second bracket. I think you have seen you are seeing it. Then after reaching here, I press my enter key. Microsoft Office found an error. What did I forget? I didn't close my quotation. Here. So I opened the quotations, I forgot to close them. So after correcting the error, I press enter. Now there are 5 students who would have got a D1 in case the D1 was awarded at 75%. So let us see. 1, 2, this one is below. Let us see. 1, 2. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I used it should be greater, not less. Be greater. Should be greater, not less. I used less. I'm sorry here. I used less here. It was supposed to be greater, not less than. So it is equal signs count if B2, B7, then comma, you put your criteria greater or equal to 75. And the students are 8. It is also encouraged that sometimes you peruse through your answers. Sometimes you may make an error and you think that you have made the correct thingy. So always peruse through to confirm what you have typed or what you have entered. So there are only two students because it is this of 75 and this of 90. They are the people who would have scored a D1. In case they ask that those who were below 75, that is when you would have got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in case they were below 75. So those who would have not got D1 were 5 or they were 4. So the reason why we put the equal signs is that also 75 is inclusive, is included. 75 D1 starts at 75, meaning that someone who has scored 75 has a D1. That is why you put there an equal symbol, an equal sign. Let's continue and go to the next question. Put the titles for column A, B, C, D, E in orientation 45. So they want us to make these headings into the orientation 45 degrees. So what we do, we highlight them, then we say format cells. So after formatting cells, we come here, orientation here. They have said that we put it to 45. I think you see how the text is changing. Then we click OK to apply. I think you now see how our work is changing, is trying to change. Let's go to the next. So the next question is saying that give your work a professional look, that we make our work look professional. So we come back here, we try to design our work. That is what they are trying to mean, that we try to make it look more professional or look more attractive. So we do this, we bold it. We can even give it a font color. For example, we select a color like red. Then we can also give this one, we bold it. Then, and also we can say we will make this one look like, let's say like we have given it to be green. Then the results are given, for example, they are in color this. Then also the total mark or the final mark in, for example, a certain color, like this. So do you see how our work is now designed and is looking very good and nice? Okay, so we go to the next question, which is saying that plot a bar column graph for the students' marks in 3 subjects. So they want us to create a graph. So how do we create a graph? We will highlight the names here. These names will go with we highlight these names. At the same time, we also highlight the total mark. But to do that, you first highlight one column, for example, for names. Then after that, you press Control. You keep on pressing Control. You come and select the column for total, meaning that I want to use this one on X, whereas this one on Y axis. So names on X axis and the total marks on Y axis. Then after doing this, I come to Insert. Then after clicking on Insert, they have told us to use what? They have told us to use a bar column graph. So I come back here. I have removed my highlighting. I said you have first highlight one column, you press Control, then you highlight another column. And then they have told us to use column bar graph. So we come here and select. This is clustered column. These are the clustered columns. Then we also have bar graphs here. And now let us use these ones, the clustered column. This one. So if I press on this, now do you see my graph is getting generated here? You see it is getting generated here. So in here, I'm having Tonya Mary on x-axis, whereas their marks or total marks on the y-axis. Then they are continuing to say that include a header as your name and save your work as senior 4 exam. Include your name as a header. So let us put the headers. So we come to Insert. We click Actually, we'll click on scan back, then we want here are the headers and footers. Here. So they are saying that include a header of your name and save your work as senior for exam. So we come here, we click on insert, then we see headers and footers. So we click on headers. They have said that we put there your name, Ahebwa, put there Ahebwa Martin. Ahebwa Martin. Then after putting my header, I will come and double click in my work. My header will be here. I think you are seeing it there. Then I will come back to my they're saying that after that, save your work as senior 4 exam. So I will come back here on start. I will click on the office button here, then you click save as. Now save as. Now we want to change the work, we want to save it permanently. So to save this work permanently, they have said we save it as senior 4 exam. Senior 4 exam. I think we are all seeing here. Senior 4 exam. So file name senior 4 exam, desktop, we want it on desktop, then click save. Senior 4 exam. So I told you that every time you save your work, the name appears here. Here on the title bar. So let's continue and finish up. We are having print your work. So to print this work, you are going to click on office button. We click print at the way how we have been printing in Microsoft Word is the same way here. So now we choose the name here, name of the printer. For example, if your printer is there, you will see it and then choose that printer. So clicking all means that you want to print all the pages, then choosing pages from 1. For example, I want to print 1 up to 30. So you choose a range of pages you want to print. Then from there, you finish up and click OK. Also, you can also choose the number of copies that you want to print here. So then click OK to apply. But now here I don't have a printer, I will not click OK. So I just cancel, but at least you have understood the procedure. You click OK after finishing and the printer will do its job. Okay, so members, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying with me. I'm your friend Ahebwa Martin. Bye for now. Continue to like, subscribe, and continue to comment in case you get a challenge with these lessons. Thank you so much. I wish you well. Bye.